I got a dose just for me, I got a dose just for you. We be going open, we be turned up in the stew. Tell me what to do, she didn't catch a clue. I ain't wanna fuck no mama, no I'm not in the mood. Double dose, she need a dose. Yeah, she want me up, she already chose. She already chose us.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to episode 2 of the Deezy Dose, man. Hey, I know it's been a long wait, you feel me? 5 weeks is a pretty long time, you know what I'm saying? But life been lifing, man. I can't even lie to y'all. I thank everybody for the support I've been getting the last episode. Thank everybody for the views, all the critique, just everything. I thank everybody for the support, man. And I just wanted to make this episode as like a mental health check down. Like I just want to see how everybody's doing, how you feeling, what's going on in life, what achievements have you made, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we're just gonna touch bases on those different things. So yeah, I got me a little list, you know what I'm saying? I can't prepare today with topics and stuff. But yeah, man, I just want to talk about like personal growth and development, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you working towards? What are your final goals? What do you plan to achieve within the next 6 to 7 months? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's stuff like that we have to hold ourselves accountable to, which is like short-term goals, long-term goals. Like, what is your goal? What is your end goal in life? If you don't have one, you need to start self-reflecting. You know, I worded that wrong. There's no specific age where you have to plan a set goal. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be 50, 60 years old and you could have a goal of wanting to owning your own business at that age. You know what I'm saying? Even though people started at a young age, like 30, 40 years old, to getting their own businesses and stuff, you could start at 70 years old, man. Even though you're finna kick the bucket soon, you could still, you know what I'm saying, start you up something nice, you know what I'm saying? So, like, the first thing I want to touch on is, like, reflecting on your journey this past year. What have you completed? Think about it. In these past, what month is it? May? I think, yeah, it's May or whatever. So in these past 4 or 5 months, what have you completed within this year already? You know, like what did you plan in January, and what have you completed from January to now? Are you in the spot that you want to be in? If the answer is no, then do some self-reflecting, man. Like, think about what's holding you back, whether it's friends, family, different vices that you have, you know what I'm saying? Procrastination, like, it's different stuff like that. So just self-reflect on things that's holding you back from your own growth, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, people are still going to grow with or without you. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's in it for their self. You always have to think that everybody's in it for their self. No matter if it's your best friend and they care about you so much, at the end of the day, that person still cares about their self. You know what I'm saying? So they're still going to do anything they can to make sure they're still afloat before they make sure you're afloat with them. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm saying. So, like, reflect on your journey. Like, what can you think about these past few months and be like, damn, like, I really did overcome that. You know what I'm saying? Whether, like, it's school, something with work, something with your relationship, anything, bro. Like, I feel like me personally, I could say, like, school. School is a major thing for me, man. Like, it's been a rough journey for me with school, bro. You know what I'm saying? College and everything like that, just balancing outside life and balancing school in itself has just been a long, tough journey for me. And it's like, I had my days where I doubted myself. You know what I'm saying? I had my days where I wanted to give up. I had my days where I just wanted to be like, man, fuck this shit. I don't need school, bro. I know plenty of people that's, you know what I'm saying, successful without school and all of that stuff. But I realized what my end goal was. I want to be an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to provide for my family. I want generational wealth. You know, like, that's my actual end goal. So it's like, whenever I reflect on those things, that's what keeps me pushing. So my question to you is, what keeps you pushing? Like, what is your motive? Is it your mom? Is it your dad? Girlfriend, boyfriend? Like, what is your motivation to keep you pushing every day? Whether you work early mornings, what gets you up out of bed every day? You know what I'm saying? In the morning. Or whether you work overnights, what pushes you to work through that shift and not fall asleep? You know what I'm saying? Like, what pushes you? What's your motivation? You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to comment that. What's your motivation, man? What's your biggest motivation? I feel like, me personally, my biggest motivation would be, like, my mom. That woman is a soldier, man. She showed me that anything's possible. You know what I'm saying? from having me at the age of 16 to graduating college. Shit, she graduated with her master's and bachelor's degree. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just something to look up to. And I could say my mom is my biggest, like, yeah, she's my biggest motivator, you know what I'm saying? So it's like just find whatever your I don't even know how to word that, but you know what I mean, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to sound all intellectual and shit, man. I'm just coming to y'all straight like this. But yeah. Another thing with personal growth. Reflect on where you were a week ago. You know what I'm saying? Like a week ago, if you was like, man, I'm finna go ahead and start working out. You know what I'm saying? And if you only went 4 days out of 7, that's perfect. If you only went 2 days out of 7, that's somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You still started somewhere, bruh. Like, I told myself I was gonna work out when I think this was in January, bro. We in May. Look at my muscles, dog. I ain't touched no weight room in so long. Like, I'm lying to myself. So it's just like, bro, don't lie to yourself. Like, if you feel like, I ain't gonna say this. If you feel like your goal isn't possible, nah. We ain't gonna say that. If you feel like that you can't reach your goal in the time that you need to reach it, set another one. Set another goal in order to reach you know what I'm saying? Set one step in order to reach the next step to reach the goal that you really want to meet. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta I don't know, we gotta learn how to pick apart certain things, like what's important to what's like, okay, we could hold off on it later. You know what I'm saying? It's just different stuff like that. Also with everything like that, to even start personal growth, bro, you gotta start up here. You got to start up here, bro. Like, I feel like a lot of people they're not fully, how can I put that? I feel like a lot of people aren't fully okay up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a lot of people checking in on them. It's not, they're not checking in with themselves. They're not being honest with themselves. You know what I'm saying? You could lie to yourself every day and say you're okay, but emotion gonna show, bro. We all human, man. So however you really feeling, eventually it's gonna come out one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to think about certain things like that. Eventually, those emotions are gonna come out. Whether you letting off that anger towards somebody you love, friends, anything, like that sadness or that anger is gonna come out one day. You know what I'm saying? So like, I want to ask y'all a question. How do you deal with failure? Like, whenever you fail, like, do you become lazy? Like, do you be like, oh, man, fuck that shit. I don't even care no more. Do you give up? Do you quit? Or do you be like, nah, man, shit, I'm finna find another way to do, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna find another way to go ahead and achieve this goal. I'm finna find another way to complete whatever I need to get done. You know what I'm saying? I could say for the longest, I was one of those that I'll fail at something and then I'll be like, damn, like, what did I do wrong? And it's not always you, bruh. You have to understand it's not always you. Whenever you fail, it's not always you. Sometimes maybe it wasn't the right time for you to complete that challenge. Sometimes maybe you didn't get the actual lesson out of what you were trying to complete. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you didn't get the bigger picture of the thing of what you were trying to achieve. So you got to rerun it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just stuff like that. Something repetitive, once it becomes repetitive, it's easy to redo, you know? Like, it's easy whenever you re-sing a song over and over and over again to remember that song. It's easy once you start working out 5 days out of the week to keep going every week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it takes only 2 weeks to build a habit. So yeah, like, and another thing I heard was what did that man say? He said, I don't know what the hell he said, bro. I just tried to hit y'all with a gym. I could not do it. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot what bro said, but whenever I think about it, I'm gonna hit y'all with it. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying. How do you deal with failure, bro? And then whenever you fail, do you learn from it? Do you take your failures as L's or do you take them as lessons? You know what I'm saying? Like, where can you split that between, like, damn, I really fucked up, or damn, maybe it's a bigger picture out of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, where did you learn, okay, this is where I need to make up for this, or this is where I need to change this, or this is where I need to make this different. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you learn from your failure? Like, I can honestly say my best way of learning from failure is questioning myself, like, why did you do that? Or why did you react the way you did to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of self-reflection whenever you fail, and I feel like a lot of people run away from self-reflection, which is a bad thing. But it's also like not we weren't taught how to deal with self-reflection. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like our generation is the type to just run straight to social media. We don't self-reflect on nothing that we did. We look for the acceptance from others to be like, yeah, I agree with you, bro. Yeah, I agree with you, sis. You know what I'm saying? We need that crowd to agree with us rather than tell us where we wrong at. And I feel like whenever someone tells us we're wrong, that's whenever a nerve gets pinched and you like, hold on, you really the homie? Like, what's up? You really here for me, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people start questioning their friends' loyalty and stuff like that whenever someone's really trying to give you the real. Like, if someone's really trying to help you, you're gonna see it for what it is. You're gonna see that it's not really them trying to put you down, but they're just giving you the reality of what they're seeing from the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? So just take that in and think on that. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, name a time you stepped out of your comfort zone. Like, what's the time you stepped out of your comfort zone? I could say mine is going to therapy, bro. I probably did like 1 or 2 sessions, but I went to therapy, and I could say it was a cool experience. I mean, I would advise people to go to therapy on your own account. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just gonna say like therapy changed my life or nothing like that, but it feels good to talk to somebody who doesn't know you or that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feels good to actually vent to a stranger sometimes and tell them how you're feeling without any judgment. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're just paying to talk, it still feels good to have no judgment whenever you're telling someone how you're feeling, or whenever you're open up to that person and not feeling like, oh, they might be judging me or feeling some type of way about what I'm telling them. Nah, like, it felt like a different experience. Like, I was able to talk on past trauma or childhood things that I went through as a kid. Like, I don't know, I just felt like it was a gateway for me to open up in a different mind space. Like, I felt vulnerable in the sense to where it felt good, you know? But I also, the reason why I stopped going to therapy was because I don't know, like, as a young man, I feel like I'm running away from a lot of emotions, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hard for me to deal with, it's hard to deal with my own emotions whenever I'm there already. Like, if I'm mad, that's what it is. If I'm sad or depressed, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm learning to get out of that phase of things, like, to reassure myself, like, bruh, everything all right. Like, bruh, this feeling that you're feeling right now is temporary. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to learn how to kick myself out of that shell. And I feel like going to therapy was like a little small piece of getting out that shell to being like, you know what, bro? Like, everything gonna be all right. Like, I would leave those sessions and being like, damn, like, I kind of feel good. Like, I just told somebody my business and I just know they not finna go tell nobody. And even if they do, shit, I don't know who they finna go tell. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? So it felt good in a sense to actually open up and not, I don't know, not feel like I'm being judged. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So go to therapy, man. Yeah. Just tell me a time y'all stepped out of y'all's comfort zone, man. Let me think. Oh yeah. How do you build and maintain a healthy relationship? Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, me personally, this is just me. Me personally, I'm the last person to talk about how to maintain and do all of that healthy relationship stuff. Cause once you do some weird shit, or once I feel like this shit ain't genuine between us, oh, deuces. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't even got a vibe no more, twin. And I ain't talking about just relationships. I'm talking about friendships, family, all of that. Like, regardless of who you are, like, family switches up just like regular friends will switch up. Your girlfriend and boyfriend will switch up just like your family will switch up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to take that all into account. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah. How do you build and maintain a healthy relationship? So for me, how I build and maintain a healthy relationship, first, by whenever I meet someone, I gotta see like some type of genuine in you. Like, I have to see like your actions will prove everything to me. and you gonna talk yourself like you gonna talk so much to where it's like I'm a very observant person, so you gonna talk so much to where you already gonna tell on yourself on who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the type of person that will just sit there and observe and listen. Yeah, I'm listening, I'm soaking it all in, but I'm also like trying to collect. Okay, I'm like, okay, we could probably be cool, or okay, nah, this person talk too much, or nah, this person just this person only focus on this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like whenever I talk to people, sometimes I want to find out what what goals do they have in life? What aspirations do they have? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you wanna do what you're doing forever? You know what I'm saying? And if you complacent with that, then we definitely can't be cool. Cause I'm not a complacent type of person. I like moving around. I like growing. I like developing. I like learning new things. I just like doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't sit in one spot. Feeling complacent and feeling comfortable always feels wrong. You know what I'm saying? So never feel comfortable and never feel complacent, bro, because it's always room for elevation. It's always room for growth. Uh, but yeah, to help maintain a healthy relationship, man, it's just communication. I feel like communication ruins a lot of relationships. You don't communicate properly, then your partner or your friend or family member, how they gonna know what's going on? You know what I'm saying? And you can't communicate through yelling. Like, how do I put that? If you feel like you're not heard, raising your voice is not gonna make the person hear you more. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to talk. You have to speak to people how you would want to be spoken to. Just like you have to treat people how you would want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the same thing. Like you wouldn't want somebody coming up to you and they having a terrible day and you having the day of your life. They come up to you just and you like, damn. I'm trying to help you, nigga, and you over here just, you know what I'm saying, yelling at me, catching attitudes with me, giving me dry sarcasm. But it don't even always have to be that, bro. Like, I don't know. I feel like energy is real, bro. So I could feel like deep energy in people. I could feel whenever someone really not fucking with me. I could feel whenever, or that person's vibe just off. Period. You know what I'm saying? So it's like always go off of someone's vibe. Never. Whatchamacallit? Never ignore your gut feeling on someone. You know what I'm saying? Like someone literally has to give you a reason to be like, oh yeah, you're not the person for me, or oh yeah, we can't hang. You know what I'm saying? Like let them give you a reason. Don't think so hard to where you trying to look for something to be like, oh yeah, I don't even want to fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you try to force a reason on not to fuck with somebody, then you're gonna be the problem, and you just gonna be friendless. You could burn all the bridges in the world that you want. You just gonna be friendless. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you build those relationships with those people, whenever you build those relationships with people and maintain those relationships, how does that mold you? Like, do you feel like you change because of who your friends are, or do you feel like you change because who you're dating? Or do you feel like you change because who you're around? Like how does that group of people or how does that person mold you? You know what I'm saying? Like are you an easy influence person? Can you be easily moved, swayed, or are you know what I'm saying? Do you have your own mind? You know? Like I feel like I'm a natural born leader. My mom, she raised me to move on my own. Of course I did, you know what I'm saying? I did things with my homeboys, but I was never a follower. Like, if I didn't want to do it, I ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And I always hung around my partners that had the same mindset as me. I couldn't hang around nobody that was followers. I got people that's cool with me today that nigga they just want to do what I do. And I don't like that because, bruh, have your own mind, my nigga. If I jump off this bridge right now and you jump off that bridge with me, bruh, if we survive, I'm going to slap the shit out you. Because why'd you jump off the bridge? I just wanted to test and see if you was going to jump off the bridge, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would do simple shit like that. I would do something stupid to see if that person would be like, hey, Deezy, that was stupid. Or if they would be like, shit, I'm going to do it too because Deezy did it. Like, nigga, stop. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty of followers out there, bro. Like, be your own captain. Lead your own ship, man. There's too many sheep out here. And that's like a big pet peeve of mine is just following. What are you following for? Like, it's okay to look up. All right, it's okay to be motivated by someone that you feel is doing better or someone that you see is actually growing and developing in life. But it's different whenever you trying to take every attribute that person has, or you're trying to mold your own lifestyle into how that person is. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's weird because in a sense, you still have to figure out who you are. You know what I'm saying? And for you to figure out who you are, there have to be times where you have to be alone. There have to be times where you have to test out things. There have to be times where you have to be weird, but it's only weird to those people because they haven't tried it. Makes sense? Like, it's okay to be weird. It's okay to be unique in your own way, bro. Like, I've never talked down on people who've done things different from what I've done. You know what I'm saying? Because I always be like, that's them. Same vice versa. If somebody look at what I'm doing as weird, bro, that's me. Let me do me. I'm not bothering you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just little stuff like that. Like, figure out who you are before you try to mimic someone else's lifestyle or be like, oh, I want to try that too. Nah, figure out who you are first. See, okay, this is my strong suit. This is where I'm weak at. You know what I'm saying? Like, figure those things out first. And then that's whenever you could be like, okay, let me see what he doing. Okay, I could probably do that a little better. Okay, let me see what she doing too. Okay, I could move it like that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's little stuff it's little practices that you could do to develop yourself in many ways. You know what I'm saying? You don't or mold yourself in many ways. You don't have to move exactly like that person. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, and shit. Like we were talking about at the beginning, what is your short and long term goals, man? Like, I feel like we got to be real with ourselves. Like, what is our purpose? Each and every single one of us, we have different purposes. What is our purpose? If you feel like you don't have a purpose right now, that's okay. That's okay. I'm 25 years old and I just found my purpose. There are people who are 45, 60 years old that still have not found a purpose, man. It's okay. It's okay. There's no rush on figuring out what you want to get out of life. You could get anything out of life if you want to. You could be a billionaire if you want to. I think it's like, what, 60% billionaires, they become billionaires at the age of like 60 something, 70 something. But that's because they're working their whole life to get to that wealth. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build generational wealth for my family, bro. Whenever I die, I want my grandkids to have money and to live on off of what I built with my people. You know what I'm saying? That's my long-term goal. My short-term goal, this podcast and shit. I want y'all to hear me out. I want y'all to feel who I am. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm probably everywhere with these topics and stuff, but I just want y'all to get to know me as a person. I want y'all to be like, okay. Or well, not even just be like, okay, I want y'all to just understand who I am and where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always a safe place for you to express who you are. There's always a safe place for you to feel like you can be you. You know what I'm saying? And I want this podcast to open everybody's eyes up to more than what you're seeing, bro. Like, we have so much time, y'all. It's crazy. And I feel like we're really rushing this shit called life. I feel like we stress so much over little ass things to the point where we don't even realize the bigger picture of nothing. You know what I'm saying? I damn near kissed the mic. What the hell just happened? Hey, but yeah, nah, man. I just want y'all to stay blessed, man. I want y'all to move with a clear mind. If you ever have self-doubt, just look in the mirror and tell yourself you could do it, bro. I've had multiple days where I felt like giving up. Literally, I'm talking about crying, looking at myself looking stupid, crying. I'm crying in the mirror, bro. And I'm like, bro, you got this. Like, you got to put your game face on and go ahead and strap down on what you trying to accomplish and complete. Because I promise you, time goes forward. The world's still going to spin. Everybody's still going to live their daily life, whether you complete what you want to complete or you just going to sit there and dwell in nothing. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just, I don't know, man. You can't just sit there and dwell on the past. You can't just sit there and dwell on what you could have done, what you should have done, because right now you can still do something. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to leave with that. And I just thank y'all for tuning in with this little therapy session for me, man. I know it's a short little episode, but I just want to ask y'all a few questions, and I want y'all to self-reflect. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, man. Hey, happy birthday to my cousin O'Shea, man. You know what I'm saying? Big day today for my boy too, man. Shout out to my boy. And yeah, man, it's the Deezy Dose episode 2.
Yeah. You know we just vibing. Me and my boy Deezy, man. And that bitch coolin', man. Yeah. Yeah. Hold up, nigga, yeah, I'm riding on it. Ayy. Hold up, bitch, you know I'm sliding on it. Ayy. And she don't wanna play, I'm poppin', homie. Ayy. You know I never had to rock and roll it. Ayy. You know I'm chillin' with my motherfucking bro. And we be chillin', nigga, you know this how we roll. Oh yeah, I need a double dose. One for me and one for you. I just need a dose. Tell me what you came to do. Rolling up a wood, smoking it so good. I be in that bitch, you know I'm straight up out the hood. I got a dose just for me, I got a dose just for you. Tell me what you came to do.